Listen to this carefully, because what you're about to discover has absolutely nothing to do with expensive creams, miracle cosmetics, or modern fashion tricks. For centuries, there was a ritual so ancient, so secret, and so effective for rejuvenating the face that it was never taught in public. It was passed on in silence from master to disciple within very private spiritual circles. A ritual so simple that it will surprise you because it's done with something you already have at home, but so powerful that those who practiced it kept their faces radiant and soft, almost untouched by the passage of time. Today I'm going to reveal it to you, not just the how, but also the why. Because before trying any technique, you need to understand something key. Something that completely changes the way you see your skin. Your skin doesn't age for the reasons you've been told. It's not just age, it's not just genetics, and it's not because you're not using the right cream. The real reason is much deeper, and for years no one explained it to you like this. Your skin starts to lose its glow when your inner energy gets blocked. When you accumulate tension in your face without realizing it, when your mind doesn't stop for even a second, when you breathe poorly, quickly, and shallowly, and when you carry emotions that you never let go of, all of that stays on your face. The face is a record, an emotional map, and every line, every rigid expression, every dull area tells a story. When that map gets saturated, the skin loses its glow, its softness, its life. But here comes the important part, and almost nobody tells you this. The skin doesn't rejuvenate from the outside. It rejuvenates from the inside, from your energy. And that's where this ancient ritual I'm going to tell you about comes in. A ritual based solely on water and salt, which the ancients called facial purification. They said it not only cleansed the skin, but also released the energy trapped in it. That it restored something essential to the face, the ability to breathe. Yes, to breathe. It's so simple that anyone can do it. But it's so profound that it can completely change how your face looks and feels. Now, don't expect something superficial. This isn't another quick internet trick. This ritual works with your energy, with your breath, with your intention, and with salt's natural ability to purify and water's ability to release. And if you're listening to this, it's not a coincidence. It means that something in you is already ready to grow. Your skin, your energy, your inner state. Before continuing, do something very simple. Write in the comments, "My skin is reborn." It's not about engagement, it's about intention. And believe me, that matters more than it seems. Now then, before I show you the ritual, I need you to understand this. Because if you integrate it, what comes next doesn't just work, it multiplies. Look at your face right now, even if it's just in your mind. Lines, tiredness, dullness, tension. None of that appears out of nowhere. It's not bad luck, and definitely, it's not just because you're getting older. The truth is this. Your skin changes when your energy gets stuck. Visible aging starts much earlier in places you can't see. It starts with how you breathe, in your nervous system, in the stress you accumulate without realizing it, in what you feel but don't express. Your face reflects everything you keep inside. Every worry leaves a mark. Every emotion you hold in turns into tension. Every stressful day gets etched in your jaw, in your temples, in your forehead, in your eyes. And here is the key that changes everything. Skin doesn't age because of age itself. It ages because of accumulated tension. When you breathe, in the upper one, 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 at the top, block, and little by little the face fades away. You feel the skin becoming deep. It becomes, when you feel it on your skin, the mind, in the mind, inside, and this is where the salt and the feeling of skin come in. when you feel it, but as energetic tools. Water, they said, absorbs the invisible. Salt, they said, cleanses what is stagnant. Together they create something very simple but very powerful, a small cleansing portal, a reset. When the energy starts flowing again, the skin responds. It brightens, softens, hydrates from within, and regains something that seemed lost, its natural vitality. That's why this ritual works. Not because there's magic in the salt, but because it frees up the face, calms the nervous system, and allows your skin to do what it knows how to do: regenerate. What you're about to learn now is exactly what the ancient spiritual guardians used to teach. Without cosmetics, without gimmicks, the hidden ritual of water and salt, this is where it all begins. Step 0, preparing the space. To begin, you need to create something very simple but essential, your own little sanctuary. Don't make it complicated, it's simple, but it's the foundation of everything. Find a place where no one will interrupt you. Dim the lights a bit and take 3 deep breaths without rushing. Relax your shoulders, loosen your jaw. Yes, the one you didn't even know was tense. This ritual only works when you're truly present. Not halfway, not thinking about something else. When you feel like you've slowed down, place a glass of warm water in front of you and add a pinch of salt. It's better if it's sea salt or pink salt, but don't obsess over it. Just have your hands ready, that's all. Step 1, prepare the water. Drop the salt into the water and watch it dissolve. No rush. As you do this, repeat in your mind, I cleanse what you no longer need. The water absorbs, the salt cleanses. And together they do something very simple but very powerful. They start to release what you've built up in your face. This is where it really begins. Step 2, activate your hands. Rub your hands together for about 10 seconds until you feel warmth. That warmth isn't a coincidence, it's energy in motion. The ancients understood this well. The skin changes when the inner warmth awakens. When your hands are warm, bring them close to your face, but don't touch it yet. Just feel that warmth. Breathe, let your body calm down. Now go ahead and make contact. Step 3, the first touch, dip your fingertips into the salt water. Lift them slowly, let a drop fall, let it move. With those damp fingers, gently touch key points on your face, between your eyebrows, your cheekbones, under your eyes, your jaw, the center of your forehead. It's unhurried, without pressure, almost as if you don't want the moment to end. Why those points? Because that's where everything you don't let go of accumulates. Stress, thoughts, emotions, pure tension. This step tells your face it can let go. Step 4, the key movement. This is the heart of the ritual, the gesture that
cambia todo. Los antiguos lo llamaban el descenso de la luz.
You make with your fingertips. Lift them up, slide them slowly to the sides, up to your temples. From there, gently go down to your cheekbones, then move down to your jaw and finish by bringing that movement down to your neck. Everything goes downward, as if you were draining the tension, taking it out of your face. No rush, no force, just flow. This movement relaxes, activates circulation, smooths out lines, and brings back something that seemed lost, the natural glow of your face. Repeat it 6 times, breathing slowly. Step 5, seal the process. Rub your hands together again until you generate heat, and now place them over your face, covering it completely. Inhale deeply through your nose, exhale slowly through your mouth. As you do this, repeat in your mind, my skin is renewed. Stay there for a few seconds. Feel the warmth, because that warmth softens, cleanses, and revitalizes. Then let go, breathe, and notice the difference. Recommended frequency is 2 or 3 times a week if you want to maintain visible results. If you're looking for a deeper change, do it 7 days in a row. Here's where it gets interesting. The first changes don't take long. Sometimes they start sooner than you think. or this is true facial renewal. What you just learned isn't just a nice ritual, it's a real tool. But now comes the important part, understanding what happens inside you when you do it. Because this is where almost everyone gets lost. Most people talk about creams, ingredients, routines, but what really transforms your face happens on the inside. And when you practice this ritual with water and salt, 3 processes are activated at the same time. 1 physical, 1 mental, and 1 energetic. First, the physical. Your skin starts to breathe again. The moment the warm water and salt touch your face, something is activated. It's not suggestion, it's biology. Salt helps balance the pH. Warm water activates microcirculation. The warmth activates natural hydration. The facial muscles relax, the skin regains its softness. That gentle warmth you feel, that glow that appears minutes later, you're not imagining it. It's your skin waking up. The tension releases its grip. The blood flows, the skin breathes. And when the skin breathes, it rejuvenates. Second, the mental aspect. The face stops defending itself. Most wrinkles don't appear because of the passage of time, but because of a constant mental state. Stress, worry, overload. Without realizing it, you furrow your brow, clench your jaw, squint your eyes. Your whole body tenses up. And of course, then you wonder where the lines come from. Spoiler, it wasn't age. Something different happens in this ritual. Breathing.
Lenta, junto con el contacto.
Warm water, it sends a direct message to your nervous system. You can let go. And when you let go, your face changes. The expression softens. The muscles relax, the lines lose intensity. It's literally an emotional rejuvenation. Third, the energetic side. This is where everything gets more interesting. Salt cleanses what is stagnant. Water moves it, and your breathing reorganizes it. That combination creates something you can't fake, real relief. Sometimes you feel it as warmth on your forehead, or a slight tingling in your eyes, or that strange but good feeling of letting your jaw relax effortlessly. It's not magic. It's energy that was trapped being released. And when the energy flows, the face reflects something no product can copy. Light, not a superficial glow. Light from within. And that is what we really perceive as youth. Now you have it all, the ritual and why it works. But if you don't know when to use it, it just remains another good idea. And this ritual, although simple, can completely change your skin if you make it part of your routine. These are the 4 most powerful ways to use it. 1, in the morning. It activates your face from the start. If you do it when you wake up, you unblock the energy in your face before the day starts weighing you down again. It reduces swelling. It eases the tension from the night. And it makes sure your face doesn't start off looking dull 2 or 3 minutes. And you can already see the difference. Second, at night. This is where the real magic happens. During the day, you accumulate microtensions, stress, expressions you don't even notice. If you do the ritual before going to sleep, you give your body a clear signal. Now it's time to repair. You sleep with a relaxed face. The nervous system enters a deeper state, and your skin regenerates better. It's like cleaning your face, but from the inside. 3, in moments of anxiety. This is the hack that nobody tells you about. When anxiety rises, your face pays the price first. Tight jaw, tense forehead, dull gaze. If you do a quick version at that moment, between your eyebrows, temples, and jaw, you can interrupt that state in seconds. You're literally preventing stress from showing on your face, right? It's that straightforward. However, look at your face right now, even if it's just in your mind. All those lines, all that tension, it's not a coincidence. They are the story of what you kept to yourself, what you endured, what you never allowed yourself to feel. If you've made it this far, it means that a part of you is ready to change it. right.
Libero todo lo que me duele y deja que cada palabra, cada pensamiento retenido
May every accumulated burden finally find its way out. Do it and feel how your skin, your energy, and your heart start to feel lighter because you deserve to feel relief. You deserve to be reborn. For the 7-day ritual, if you want a visible change, not a subtle one, this is the way. 7 days in a row without skipping a single one. And this is where most people fail because they want results without consistency. But if you do it right, your face doesn't just improve, the difference is noticeable. Do the ritual for 7 nights in a row, 10 cycles each time. What you'll feel is not a temporary effect. Brighter skin, tension that melts away, a softer expression, a natural glow and that feeling of emotional lightness that makes your face feel alive again. The change is real because your skin not only covers your body, it also remembers everything you didn't say, every emotion you kept inside, every day you moved on without listening to yourself. Each of those moments leaves a mark on the muscles of your face. The ancients called this the light, facial memory. The skin keeps what the mind tries to forget. Pay attention. The brow accumulates worry, the jaw holds back anger, the forehead holds piled up thoughts, the eyes show the soul's fatigue, the cheekbones hold unexpressed sadness, the mouth keeps words never spoken. And the most surprising thing is when you cleanse your face with water and salt, you're not just cleansing your skin, you're cleansing what your body has been carrying for years. The salt removes that accumulated emotional layer, the water gently washes it away, and the ancestral movement of the ritual teaches the face to let go of what it has been holding onto for too long. That's why, after the ritual, many people feel relief in their jaw, lighter breathing, mental clarity, brighter eyes, and even the urge to sigh or cry. It's not a coincidence or weakness, it's liberation. It's your skin saying, "Thank you for listening to me." Because aging doesn't just happen on the surface, it happens in those layers where you keep things that should never have lived there. This ritual, so simple, so ancient, so profound, not only rejuvenates the skin, it frees the emotional memory of the face. And when that happens, everything changes. The skin, the expression, the energy, the light. That's why it works, and that's why it's so powerful. If you've made it this far, it means something important. There's a part of you that decided to wake up, to take care of yourself, to reconnect with your light. This ritual is not just about beauty, it brings you back to your energy, your presence, your essence. Remember this key point. The face doesn't age because of time, it ages because of disconnection. When you return to your center, you breathe, you clear trapped energy, you give your skin a moment of silence, and you touch it with respect and presence. Your skin responds. The skin is honest, pure, a perfect messenger of your inner state, and when you change on the inside, it shows on the outside. This ritual with water and salt is not magic, it's about coherence. Your body seeks balance, your skin wants to heal, your energy wants to flow. You just have to give it a chance. That's why today I invite you to seal this experience. If you felt something, give even just a little. If your breathing changed, your face softened, your energy calmed down, if you discovered something new about yourself, write in the comments, "My skin is renewed." It's your way of declaring that you're returning to your natural light. And if you want to keep exploring ancestral rituals, spiritual practices, and human techniques to transform your body. If you like the idea, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me on this journey. Because what's coming is even deeper, and I promise you that your skin, your energy, and your life are just beginning to be reborn.